first thing that you're going to want to do is heat up your hot glue gun, put glue onto the small side of the foam brick, and place it into the center of your container. Next, we're going to take our largest pine branch here and we're going to divide it into a couple pieces using our wire cutter. So we're going to take the whole top part, and you can see there's extra stem here, and you're going to cut it off. Then we're going to take the next piece from the center, cut that off. Perfect. And then there's two coming out of each side. So there's one on the left we can cut off, and there's one on the right we can cut off. And then the stuff on the bottom, we're going to use the original stem. This original stem is really thick. You might have to push really hard and bend the stem back and forth a couple times to get it to go all the way through. I wanted a longer stem on this too, so I left about 6 inches. Next, I'm going to put that one into the back of my pot. You're going to kind of fluff it and fill it, but it's centered and towards the back. Then I'm going to take the next biggest piece. It was the first one that we cut off, and I'm going to put this one right in the center. I had it originally towards the front and ended up moving it a little back, so go ahead and put that in the center of the foam brick. Then I'm going to take the smaller pieces and I'm going to fill in on each side, one so that it's spraying out to the right of my bucket and one so that it is spraying out onto the left side of my bucket. And then what I'm going to do is take that very last little piece and kind of fill in the back to try to hide that gap there. I fluffed it and fanned it out a little bit, and I'm going to show you what it looks like from the front view right now. So it looks nice and full. We're just going to fill it in with our special details now. So we're going to take the spray that has the buffalo plaid balls on it and the pine cone, and we're going to take it out of the bag and remove that sticker tag, get that all off, and then what we're going to do is just cut a little bit off. I left about a 4-inch piece of the stem on the spray. So you can see I'm going to move that one back that I told you originally to put in your center. And then I put this one to the right just a little bit, but still centered. So the pine cone is going to be almost to the middle and sitting right on the edge of your pot, while those buffalo plaid balls are going to be spraying over to the right side a little bit. See? Next, we're going to work on our eucalyptus stem. You can see that it separates into 3 easy pieces. So we're just going to use our wire cutter and separate those. What I like to do is take the bottom couple leaves and kind of scooch them up a little bit, and then you might have to cut a little bit more of the stem off as they might be a bit too tall. So I'm just going to cut a little bit more off, leaving about a 2-inch stem, and I'm going to put it in the center of my pot, but coming out to the right. So it's going to kind of counteract where those balls are coming off to the left, have that one to the right. Then I have this really tall piece of eucalyptus. I'm putting it to the back and also to the right a little bit. It's a little too big though, so I'm going to cut off a little bit more stem. I want it maybe just an inch or two taller than the pine that are already sticking out in the back. Then we're going to take our last piece of eucalyptus and we're going to put this one in the center again and have it fanning out to the left a little bit. So it's going to almost meet that other eucalyptus that's on your buffalo plaid ball spray. And there's your finished arrangement.